Good evening, Kitchen Underground. I hope tonight's been kind to you. I hope your day has been kind to you. Right now, it's being a good night right now because the moon is shining bright over Miami with a beautiful breeze, and it's very comfortable outside. It's beautiful. All the freaks are walking up and down the street. All the weirdos, everybody's out there doing what they're doing. It's even better because the Heat won tonight. They make it 3-0, baby. And what a game that was. I mean, they come back in the fourth quarter and shut them down. 40 points to 13. Amazing. Amazing. That's why sports are good, because every single game that people play, it's always something different. It don't matter. Yeah, y'all say it's just a game, and these guys are running back and forth doing whatever they're doing. But the outcome is always different, and you never know what's going to happen. So, much love for the Heat tonight, baby. And much love for this dish we're about to cook, because we did the first two with the tuna oregano and then the passion fruit tuna. And those were two awesome dishes, but now we're going to do something that I'm looking forward to. This is that Parmesan crusted tuna with an arugula salad and some oven roasted cremini mushrooms and tomatoes with a cherry and a nice balsamic warm vinaigrette. It's going to be really, really, really nice. And I'm sorry for all you people out there that like the old classic people that have been taught to think how they do. I'm sorry. You know what? Cheese and fish, I don't care what you have to say. The right place, the right time, it can be awesome. All right? So for what we're doing tonight, this is the right place and the right time. I always remember, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. That's the only thing that counts. So all right, so you can see right off the bat, we're not gonna do much. We just gonna need 3 Roma tomatoes, which we got right here. And then we got a little bit of parsley. And then we got our cremini mushrooms. We're gonna quarter these and then quarter these. We're gonna cut these into eighths. We're gonna cut these in eighths because it's gonna help the oven roast them and dry them out quick enough. These we're gonna put in quarters because we still want them to be a little chunky and juicy and meaty the way that they're supposed to be. Cremini mushrooms are really awesome. So besides the parsley and just a touch of garlic, we're just gonna throw a little bit of oregano in here. Probably just a touch, like half a teaspoon maybe. So let's get this going real quick and get these in the oven. And while these are in the oven roasting and drying out, let's go ahead and get our salad and our tuna and everything else going. So let's get busy, y'all. All right, so what you see we got right here, we got our mushrooms quartered. We got our tomatoes eighth. I only needed to use 2 tomatoes. That's all. That seemed like more than enough. These are nice sized tomatoes, so there's 2 good sized Roma tomatoes. Touch of olive oil, garlic. It's probably half a teaspoon right there. We're gonna do half a teaspoon of pepper right here. Quarter teaspoon of salt. About 3/4 teaspoon of oregano. And then we're just gonna touch this with a little bit of olive oil. That's just gonna help everything get incorporated and mixed up together. Then we're just gonna mix all this up real quick. And immediately what that salt's gonna do is gonna start helping to drain some of that moisture out. That's what you're looking for, because like I said, these are going to be oven roasted and dried tomatoes and mushrooms. So we got everything pretty much mixed up pretty good. We got our oven preheated to 400 degrees. I already got my rack and my baking pan all going. This is what I have to use. I just have this rack to go over a regular glass dish. You can find go to any cooking store or any home store. You definitely can find a pan, a hotel pan or something like that that has a rack in it, so you can pretty much dry out and cook stuff above in the air. So this is what you want. You want the air to circulate around all your vegetables, and you want it to dry out and get crusty and get that nice golden crust on the outside. That's gonna add a lot of flavor to these salads. So you hear the sizzle, you got everything going. All we're gonna do with this is just let it go for about 15 minutes at 400. All right, I just turned down the fire on the tomatoes and the mushrooms. They're slowly roasting. Instead of going down to 275, I left it at 350 because they seem to be roasting at a good pace, so I don't want to mess with that. I just want to keep them, let them do what they do. So probably in about another 20 minutes, they should be ready. But in the meantime, I want to get our warm cherry vinaigrette going. I got about 15 cherries here. I got our pan going at about medium to low heat. We're not trying to really cook these cherries. We're just trying to like sweat them and bring out some of that sugar that they have. Just that cherry essence. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of lemon juice. Just a touch of chicken stock, just to help it sweat, break down a little bit. I'm talking about maybe like 1.5 tablespoons, really. That's all we need. And then the same amount of 1.5 tablespoons of apple juice. Then just a touch of salt and pepper. Like 1/8 of a teaspoon, and just a sprinkle of salt, just a sprinkle. You don't want much in this at all. I got some aged balsamic that we're gonna finish this with, and that's gonna be like, you're gonna see that's the crown on top. We're gonna let this go for a little bit, just the way it is. While it's going, I'm gonna throw in just a tiny piece of rosemary. I know it don't look like much, but this little bit right here packs a punch. So we're just gonna put in this little tiny sprig, and we're gonna let this all just mellow down and do what it does. As you can see, our veggies are nice. They're nice and crispy, the way that they're supposed to be. I hope you can hear that. That's the way that they should sound. They're nice and oven dried, roasted, however you want to put it, but they're gonna go good with the salad. Our cherry reduction is exactly where we want it to be, man. You see how this looks? Like, there's barely any juices or anything dripping. Don't worry, because like once I put it in the bowl and it sets, everything's gonna settle. All the juice is gonna come out. We're gonna finish this up with a little bit of olive oil and that balsamic vinegar that I told you about. In 1 second, we're working on our salad, which is the arugula. I'm gonna cut that with a little bit of hearts of romaine and just a little bit of cucumber. Okay, for the salad portion, you can see I got some nice fresh arugula, organic. That I'm gonna have to cut that because arugula is so peppery and got that bite to it that it's always nice. No matter how much you dress it, you still got it, and sometimes it can be overpowering. So I'm gonna shred just a tiny bit of this romaine heart, and I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of these cucumbers right here, just to fill it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? All right, real quick, just to finish up this salad, we're gonna put the cucumbers in and get ready to dress it and do our tuna. This is how you take a cucumber. This is how we peel it. Now we're just gonna take this, toss this all together real quick. So this ready to go. We ain't gonna dress it yet because we only want to dress it right when we're about to serve it, so it's nice and crisp the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so you see this? These are the cherries. This is how it cooked down. It's still nice and warm. Man, that tastes really awesome. Really. We're gonna put probably like 1/8 of a teaspoon of zest in there. We're gonna put probably half a teaspoon of shallots, and then we're gonna put about a teaspoon of chives in there. And we're just gonna let that sit there and warm and marinate. All right, we pretty much got everything done. All we gotta do is crust our tuna. We're gonna let it set for about 10-15 minutes, and then we're gonna just sear it off, get it nice and crispy and golden. This is about a good 8-ounce piece of tuna right here. We got our Parmesan right here. You don't have to really do much at all. Just put it straight into the Parmesan. Press it down. Make sure you get a nice coating on top and bottom. It doesn't seem like it's going to want to stick at first, but trust me, after we let it set and everything, it's gonna sit nice and molded. All right, so you can see we got our tuna nice and crusted. We're just gonna let that chill. We're gonna put that into the refrigerator for about, like I said, 10 to 15 minutes. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna sear it up, and then we're gonna put this together. We're gonna start tasting, and we're gonna see how this all comes out. Let's see what's up, man. All right, our tuna's just about set. It's just about getting ready to get cooked off. So we're just gonna finish up our cherry vinaigrette right here. It's still a little bit warm. We're gonna use a neutral oil, like a safflower or like a canola oil, something like that. Just like a tablespoon and a half. And then we got a really nice, aged balsamic vinegar right here. I don't use balsamic vinegar too much, but when I do, I like this stuff right here. About 1.5 tablespoons just to see how it is. And what you want is, you see how it coats your spoon a little bit? I mean, the more it coats your spoon, the better aged and the more body it has. This is not a real fancy one, but it's a decent one. But it works very well. So we're just gonna put that in. So we got our arugula salad right here. We're just gonna dress it real quick. Just gonna put a little pinch of lemon zest in there. About a half a teaspoon of shallots. And the juice of half a lemon. And then we're just gonna lightly toss all this together. Get it mixed up. Alright, our pan is nice and hot. We're gonna line it just with a little bit of butter. Get it melted down nice and sweet. And just a touch of oil. Then we're gonna go ahead and get our tuna put right in. Remember to press it one good time to make sure you get that cheese stuck nice and firm. We're going to lower the heat because the pan got a little bit warm. And then just let it sit and kind of melt for a little bit. You gotta let the cheese get nice and toasty and brown. We're gonna keep flipping it a couple times. And we don't have nothing binding this or anything. We just use straight cheese and straight tuna. Once we flip it and it settles, we're gonna add a little bit more cheese on each side, both times that we flip it, and then hopefully we're going to get a nice golden crust. Alright, as you can see here we have it. This is our tuna, Parmesan crusted tuna with the arugula salad and the oven roasted mushrooms and tomatoes, with the cherry and aged balsamic vinaigrette right here. Alright, so here we go at the end of everything. We're gonna see how this all came out. Now see, you go to most restaurants, right? They're gonna serve you a pan-seared tuna over some arugula, and they're gonna have Parmesan shaved into the arugula salad and all that. Try to make it sound nice. Canceled that out, just flipped it, made the Parmesan into a crust for the tuna. The cherry and balsamic glaze, that's why you see on cheese platters that we always do, that you always have fruit and crackers and things like that to go with your cheese, because fruit goes great with cheese. Tuna is a very meaty fish, and you can see this is a nice inch, a little bit more than an inch thick tuna, cooked a nice medium rare. And we got our salad, so we're gonna see how all these flavors come together and build up, because I'm curious as hell, because I don't think I made this before. I don't know. I've cooked so much, I forgot things that I've made, so let's see how this comes out right here. Number one, this ain't no salad. This a meal. I mean, the salad is just to help digest all this meat. I mean, this is you go to a restaurant, you don't need to order a steak or anything like this. You order this, you're gonna be good. Man, the roasted vegetables are like croutons. And it's good we use the cucumbers and the romaine to cut the arugula, because, like I said, arugula is very peppery, but it is also very good, and it does go with tuna. I'm sorry, but this video ain't about you sitting here watching me eat. We're gonna close this out so I can get back into this and kill this and finish up, because this is good. But you gotta remember your 3 T's, and this is a perfect example. Taste, temperature, and texture. You got all 3 of them right in here in this dish. So, I think you might like this if you try this. I mean, very simple. It took a little while to make, most definitely. But it's not like it was hard. It's like you go off and do other stuff while all of this is working, while the vegetables are roasting and your meat. It's not that hard. So either way, I'm sorry, man. It's good, bro. Either way, I hope there was something that I was able to inspire you or spark an idea in you. You know, cooking ain't perfect. There's nothing about it that's perfect. And like I said in the beginning, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So I think I did this well, and I would like to see you try it for yourself and let me know how well you did. Either way, send me your comments, send me your likes, your dislikes, your critiques. Man, send me anything you can, because all it does is help me become better and get better at all this stuff, man. We're still young. It's a brand new video, brand new channel, and we're just pumping out videos, just trying to do what we do. So either way, regardless, it was great to cook with you guys tonight. I hope you enjoyed these 3-pass salads that I had showed you with the tuna. We're about to get into some good stuff for next. We're gonna do a chicken wing trio. 3 different ways to cook chicken wings. So we're gonna do that in our next video. So I hope you look forward to that one. But until then, please like and subscribe, share, keep doing what you do. Go ahead and try this, keep eating and enjoying and trying to find a better piece of life for yourself and for everybody else around you. And before you can do that, you gotta get up off your ass, get in the kitchen and go do something. If not in the kitchen, anywhere else. Just get up and do something. Love you guys, man. You guys be easy, man.